In the headlines, the United Workers' Party launches its candidate for the Salibia constituency, a renewed call to men to get serious about their health, and an over $90,000 investment in the hospitality sector. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News, back with the details after this.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, the United Workers' Party has officially launched its candidate for the Salibia constituency. Former nurse Annette Sanford will contest the Salibia constituency on a UWP ticket as she replaces Dr. Worrell Sanford, who was originally carded for the role. Annette Sanford hails from the community of Sinico and says her vision is to see Dominica's indigenous people thrive.
A full revision of the CARIB Act to reflect the provisions of the United Nations Declarations on the Rights of Indigenous People and the outcome of document of the World Conference on Indigenous People. Creation of a financial institution that will provide grants and development finance to the Kalinago people. I will propose a larger contribution from the national budget of Dominica to the Kalinago people to address social needs and infrastructure. Expansion of the primary healthcare system with the requisite resources to reach every household in the constituency. Creation of youth centers in each of the communities to serve as places of recreation and creative learning outside of school.
The launching of Annette Sanford brings to 4 the total number of women contesting the next general elections for the United Workers' Party. A focus on tourism, agriculture, and the creative industries is also high on Sanford's agenda.
To enhance economic growth by supporting economic development initiatives that foster and promote the constituency as a model of tourism and a destination with guest houses, suitable fisheries, and agricultural processing. Revitalization of agriculture through climate-smart and sustainable agricultural practices, utilizing multi-crop production and harvest technologies. An enhanced commitment to support the creative energies in music. A lot of our young people are engaged in music but don't have the opportunities. Performing arts, cuisine, and other cultural pursuits.
Leader of the opposition, Lennox Linton, says Annette Sanford will emulate the core values of the UWP.
I am really happy that Annette Sanford is joining this team for many reasons. We're a team of values. We stand on honesty, integrity, accountability. We stand on the value of caring. We stand on the value of pursuing excellence in all that we do and in teamwork across our nation. What you heard of Annette and from Annette Sanford today, I think will easily satisfy you that she embodies these values very well.
On to health matters, Chief Medical Officer Dr. David Johnson is urging Dominican men to take their health seriously as the country observes the Caribbean Wellness Month. Kadisha St. Louis has that story.
This is ahead of Caribbean Wellness Day 2019, which will be observed this Saturday, September 14th. In an exclusive interview with Channel 5 News on Wednesday, the chief medical officer revealed that according to statistics, a number of men do not follow the recommended medical doses for their prescriptions, which could lead to long-term effects.
So you find a number of our men are staying away from taking the medication, at least in the dose that's prescribed by the doctors. And when that happens, you get complication as a result, and a lot of times the complications are such that you end up on dialysis because it affects the high blood pressure or diabetes affects your kidney, so you get kidney failure, and then you have to be on dialysis.
Johnson cautioned that ignoring these instructions can lead to a decrease in virility and sex drive.
These men become more have greater issues in terms of your sex drive and your potency as well. Okay, so these are some of the concrete measures that we need to address in terms of addressing NCDs.
Caribbean Wellness Month is being observed under the theme "Love That Body, Walk a Mile with a Smile." Kadisha St. Louis, Channel 5 News.
On to tourism developments. An over $90,000 investment in Dominica's hotel and tourism sector. This forms part of the program being jointly sponsored by the Organization of American States and the Discover Dominica Authority. Minister for Tourism and Culture, Robert Tong, says government is serious about raising the bar in the hotel and tourism industry.
The current training being facilitated by the Discover Dominica Authority and funded by the Organization of American States and the Discover Dominica Authority, because the Organization of American States is providing the training, the facilitator, but we have to provide all the other facilities, and that is actually costing us over $90,000. But the government is committed to raising our standard of training for our people. This major training intervention, which targets well over 100 frontline staff, and who upon completion of this training will be internationally certified by the American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institution, AHLEI.
Government will also be funding the Tourism Human Resource Audit in a further effort to identify and rectify gaps in the sector.
The government of Dominica also fully supports and will be funding the Tourism Human Resource Audit, as mentioned by the President, which will assist in the courses that are required and also the skills deficit that we have in Dominica. So we look forward to receiving the information from the DHTA so we can quickly fund that project so that this can continue. In addition, the Ministry of Tourism and the Discover Dominica Authority are also playing its part in improving customer service throughout the industry. We offer a number of programs in quality service, including training of frontline customer service, tour guide training, as well as other programs we have in the quality assurance for the hotel sector.
As part of its commitment to developing the overall hotel and tourism industry, the ministry has also taken steps to improve communication capabilities at a number of visitor sites.
We have just implemented a program of Wi-Fi access at various sites around the country. We currently have 16 sites identified. One or two of them have its own challenges in terms of access to the site. So that would be Tito Gorge would be a challenge. Syndicate is also a challenge, but all of the other sites should be up and running by the end of this month. If you go to Miro, if you go to purple turtle, you will see the Wi-Fi site, Wi-Fi access, say Ministry of Tourism. So we are understanding that the whole issue is about having our guests share experiences.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Les moun ki ni TB estene e ben tousse, moun ki en bonne santé oli ouin ka respire se vermine la. Moun ki pa ni bon tempérament kon sa ki ni maladie HIV, alcool, ka fime, ti mamay e gwa moun bien sensible pour ces maladies ça là. Moun ki ka tousse ni pou prendre précaution le yo en parmi moun en place publique. Couvre bouche ou le ka estene et tousse. Visitez docteur et ben place santé. Fini tout traitement yo ba ou sa joine guérison et puis maladie TB. En responsabilité ou aider du bout si men maladie TB et HIV, protéger corps et les autres.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Welcome back. A greater focus on technology in the classrooms this academic year. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Chandler Hyacinth, declared this a priority area when addressing the annual principals meeting on Wednesday. Hyacinth says this changing global environment makes it necessary to utilize technology in the classroom to the benefit of the children.
This year, our priority areas include the use of technology in the classroom. How can we infuse technology into our teaching and learning? And for us to do that, we have to provide support to you in terms of software and hardware. And this year we will be making every effort to ensure that at least most of our schools, if not all our schools, receive the necessary support so that we can infuse technology into our classroom. We live in the digital age. Our students are well acquainted with some of the modern technology.
According to Hyacinth, there are many advantages to introducing technology-based teaching methods in schools.
The focus on technology will help us to pursue new methods, new approaches to teaching. It will help to inspire creativity. It will allow for students to imagine and explore. And as I said, the Ministry of Education will continue to provide equipment for all our schools as we support this new path and this new push for infusing technology into teaching and learning.
Another priority area for the Ministry of Education is that of skills training.
We're going to try to enhance the facilities as we seek to have more of our students equipped with skills. Education is supposed to be driving skills for employment. We are supposed to be the institution to provide the necessary skills that Dominica needs for advancement. Our system should be not just focusing on academics and producing students with academic subjects, but we also need to train our students so that they can do the necessary jobs that is needed for our economy to thrive and to develop.
And Colton Thomas, popularly known as Colton T, is for the first time officially on the lineup for the 21st edition of the World Creole Music Festival. Here again is Kerdisha St. Louis.
This was revealed on Wednesday at the Dominica Festivals Committee's weekly press conference leading up to the event. An enthusiastic-looking Thomas stated that he is looking forward to bringing a top-class performance to this year's show.
The people have been waiting, and anticipating years and years and years, for me to grace the stage, and this year is the year. And, I can just tell the public, the listeners, that this year is going to be great. I'm going to bring nothing but class, professionalism, and it's going to be great because I am the first dancehall artist, from Dominica to be at this level, and I can just tell it's going to be an amazing time.
Thomas, who released his album Impossible earlier this year, noted that he hopes this opportunity will encourage other artists to work hard on their craft.
So it's just going to inspire, more artists to work at their craft and show them that, the impossible is actually possible, and it's through me, through Dominica, through World Creole Music Festival.
Festival and Events Manager of the Dominica Festivals Committee, Marva Williams, commended Thomas on his growth as an artist.
We are used to our bouillon and calypso to a certain extent, but a Dominican, presenting himself as a dancehall artist, a genre which does not belong to us, and not giving up and making it through the criticisms, and all the odd questions, and so that is something we should all be proud of. And in addition to that, his boldness is not only the genre, he's the way he prepares leading up to his releases, his album launches, and of course his stage personality is out of this world.
She also remarked on the development of the Colton T brand.
These are the things that we talk about when you separate yourself from the crowd, and I think that Colton T is an ideal example of separating himself from the crowd and creating a different brand that we have grown to love. So congratulations to you.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
To end the news, the headlines again. The United Workers' Party launches its candidate for the Salibia constituency. A renewed call to men to get serious about their health. And an over $90,000 investment in Dominica's hotel and tourism sector. Feel free to contact us at news.marpin2k4.com. You can also access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis. And to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow.